Mr. Bly, policy requires me to ask that you state on audiovisual record that you are happy to participate in this trial.
I am. That's why I'm here.
Yes, but we do need to have your statement on file as required by company policy.
I, Ethan C. Bly, hereby consent to my voluntary participation in this trial, conducted by Archon Medical. I understand that participation involves being examined by researchers and doctors throughout the trial, examinations which will be recorded and retained for research purposes. I am aware that I will not receive any form of monetary compensation during or after the trial, aside from any approved travel expenses. I have been assured that my identity and the information obtained from these trials will not be disclosed, and that my confidentiality as a participant in this trial will remain secure. I have read and understood the explanation provided to me. I have been made aware of potential side effects that may result from the participation in this trial. I have had all my questions answered to my satisfaction, and I voluntarily agree to participate in this trial. Can I have my pills now?
How many are we looking at?
About 150. 40 more if we can open up the front section. Will you be needing that?
No. May I?
Sure. Apologies for the unique acoustics. We were due for an upgrade last month.
Oh, what happened?
Asbestos.
Ah. No, it's great. It's perfect.
I guess if they love it, the walls will just disappear.
Sorry?
Your autobiography?
Biography. I'm no writer.
Still, it's your story. The students really put their heads down when they got their hands on it. They all want to be you.
Where are the desks?
Oh, sorry, yes, the hall doubles as a classroom. I've asked the students to take notes between items, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Can we get a piano up here?
Will a keyboard do?
I'm not here to give the students a learning experience. I mean, Charlotte, come on, taking notes during the show just makes the whole thing an obligation. And I am doing a cappella for the opening item. You want to know why? It's because Jenny, the event's coordinator, failed to coordinate handing the sheet music to the fucking accompanist. Sorry, I sound like a prick. Thanks for putting this up and just generally dealing with me, by the way. Call me back when you get this message. Oh, by the way, did the school contact you about putting my bio in their curriculum? Apparently they all want to be me. So much for standing in their own shoes.
So, Ethan, your rise to the ranks, so to speak, has been something of a phenomenon amongst the likes of us.
A phenomenon?
Yes, if I may refer to your bio. 14 years old, Ethan Black graduated from Heatherstone College of Performing Arts, one of the most rigorous music curriculums there is. A full 3 years early.
Plenty of students got fast-tracked. I'm pretty sure half of the class graduated early. It's nothing new.
That may be, however, Ethan Bly enrolled in the Amberley Conservatorium of Music, completing a 4-year Bachelor of the Arts in vocal performance by the age of 19 years old, correct?
I like to keep myself busy.
I have no doubt about that. In your line of work, I suppose busy never lets up, does it?
Never.
You said in a recent interview that you're not doing a master's degree. I must admit, I was quite surprised, given your momentum.
Do you consider that a phenomenon as well?
It's just that most people in your position, that's not many, especially vocalists, typically would want to finish their education, focusing on specifics. Why not you?
I don't want to confine myself to a box. I'm joking. In the last few months of my undergrad, I felt that, despite the fact I was relishing every moment I was on the stage next to my accompanist, the orchestra, performing arias, operettas, oratorios, art songs, musical theatre, the list goes on. I always felt I could be doing more. Not more for myself, that's a given. It's a given for any performer. There's always this ever-expanding repertoire to wrap your mind, your body, your voice around. No, I always felt I could be doing more for the audience. You guys. That crowd of strangers sitting in the dark, all brought together under the pretense that you are going to transport them. Lift them off the ground and take them far away from their affairs to a place where none of that matters. And we've been doing that for hundreds, thousands of years, and yet after 2, maybe 3 hours, they have to come back. They pick up their bags and we kick them onto the curb of reality once more. Maybe I'm not joking. Perhaps none of us should confine ourselves to that comfortable reality box, if you will. I certainly don't want to. So no. A master's degree, it's just not for me.
Well then, Ethan, if that's the case, tell me, what's next in store for the audience of Ethan Bly?
Wherever it takes them, transports them, I never want them to come back.
What kind of show might that be?
A phenomenon.
Thank you all very much for coming this afternoon. I know we're all very eager to meet our special guest today, but before we do, I just have a few announcements to make. Firstly, a little bit of housekeeping. Please, no video or photography during today's performance, and also please remember to turn your phones to silent. Students, however, are more than welcome to take notes between items. In fact, I would encourage it. In the event of an an emergency, there are fire exits to my left here and to my right. At 14 years of age, Ethan Bligh graduated from Heatherstone College of Performing Arts, a school with one of the toughest and most rigorous music curriculums, a full 3 years earlier than his peers. He enrolled in the Amberley Conservatorium of Music, completing a 4-year Bachelor of the Arts in vocal performance by the age of 19. Since then, he's gone on to perform in operas, operettas, as well as a soloist in opera houses and festivals all around the world. Now, without further ado,
Shit.
please welcome to our very own stage, Ethan Bligh.
My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she stepped away from me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. The people were saying, no two were e'er wed, but one had a sorrow that never was said. And I smiled as she passed with her goods and her gift, and that was the last that I saw of my dear. Last night she came to me. She came softly in, so softly she came that her feet made no din, and she laid her hand on me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day.